Welcome to the Windows and Computer channel, and of course, lots of talk about the famous event on June 24th about what's next for Windows. So, of course, there's a lot of comments in the chat room of what people would like, what people would like to see, what people want or don't want, what people think is going to happen, what people are saying in the media, the different text websites. A couple of you said, well, a lot of websites are talking about Windows 11. Are they spreading fake news or, everybody's like just jumping over everything right now on what this could be. So I thought I'd do a video of what I think is going to happen. And that's my take on it. And I've seen a few tech journalists kind of share the same idea. So, the way that this animation that they put out to announce the event is going is, I think, hinting at Sun Valley. You see this kind of sun through the window, going through a surface, and I think that hints to Sun Valley. Now, a lot of people speculating, there's no, the shadow does give the number 11. Could that be Windows 11? I think we're going a little far when we go there. I think what's going to happen on June 24th is that we will have an event that's going to give us the details of Sun Valley and the changes coming in Windows 10. I don't think they're going to change the Windows name. I think we're going to be in Windows 10. They're just going to give us the future of timeline of Windows 10. But, even the tech journalists that think that it's maybe not that big of an event in reality they're all saying, that there's a big secret around this and everybody could be wrong. So my take on it, and I'll come back to this video when on the 24th and talk about what I got wrong and what I got right. So my take on it is, we're going to have talk of Sun Valley. They're going to start showing us some of the concepts and the future of Sun Valley that is coming. They'll show us advanced look at the future Windows 10. But don't expect this to be this year. I would say that unless they have some secret testing at Microsoft of a version of Windows 10 they haven't shown us yet and haven't put out to insiders, I would think this might be more in the early next year time period or time frame. I think they're creating a hype over Windows right now, kind of really wanting to hype Windows. But in reality, when we get there, it might be not that much to show us, except, well, this is the future of Windows 10. Here is going to go, and the timeline for this to appear on your computers. And Insider's going to test it and so on. We might be over-hyping everything. I see, since yesterday, I think I read 30, if not 40 different articles from different websites about this. Everybody speculating their own thing and what this could mean, and this is Windows 11 or whatever. But there is one thing that is interesting here. I wouldn't be surprised that Panos Panay, which is head of Windows and devices, we knew that this guy, once he arrived with Windows, would create changes. And I think this is what arriving with the changes. Some of the concepts of Windows 10X will be integrated within Windows. That's for sure. And But I don't think that there's a Windows 11, and I don't think they will change the Windows name. I think we're going to stay with Windows 10. But that, they said this is the last version of Windows that they'll ever do, and they'll do it as Windows as a service. If they do change to Windows 11 or whatever, they kind of, they kind of said something that isn't true, actually. For the rest, unless they have a version that they're testing that is way more advanced than what we are seeing right now, and that they could tell us, well, here it is for insiders on, whatever, on that day, I think it's not going to be that big of an event. Panos Panay also is jealous of the Mac ecosystem. And that has been obvious over time. That's why when you got into the devices with the, Surface devices and all of that, his dream, honestly, was that these devices would become the Windows Macs, basically. Having people wanting to buy these devices because they're beautiful and run Windows. And he'd like to, we know that he'd like to have an equivalent power, that when we talk about, because let's face it, everybody that talks about Apple, there's this aura around people talking about Apple devices. And Panos Panay would like to see that, but with Windows devices. So we'll see the future. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this goes in a different direction. It might not be, for those that are scared of the big changes and the screw-ups that this could bring, it might not be that big of a change, because if the changes are cosmetic, the underlying code doesn't need to be changed that much. It's really just at the surface what we see that is tweaked and that they play with. So underneath, the code of Windows is going to be pretty much the same. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. But my opinion on this, we're still going to have Windows 10. They're going to show us concepts of Sun Valley, what it's going to look like, and give us a timeline of what's going to happen. And I think we're not going to have Windows 11 or just Windows. We're still on Windows 10. Now, we'll see on June 24th what's going to happen. Of course, it's not that far away, actually. So we'll see. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.